But first off, I want you to tell me, what was it like on your mission, brother?
Oh
What was
man.
that like? 2 years away from home, going out on your mission. What was it like?
Oh gosh. We could spend the whole podcast just talking about this. But just in a nutshell, so I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I'm sure a lot of people know that as a part of that, when you are 18, somewhere around there,
hmm
you go off on your own and serve a mission for 2 years. And basically all you do every single day is go out and just talk to people. Um, and just share what you can with them, messages of hope, messages of Christ, because there are a lot of people out there that don't have that hope, and they just go through
Exactly.
life
hmm
just living day to day, and they don't know what's next, and it's honestly just heartbreaking. So it was a
Right.
really
Right.
cool experience because I got to go out and help people understand that. And if they did have a belief, a lot of the things that we were able to share kind of built on that.
Very
Um,
much.
and so it was just an awesome experience, and I learned a lot about myself. Like that was honestly the biggest reward. Is I became more disciplined. I became more focused and more oriented in the right
Right.
direction. So it was just an awesome
No,
experience.
that's good, man. I'm happy. You're literally out there changing other people's lives,
Yeah,
for the better. And
every day.
literally, regardless of who you are or what you believe, I think what you guys do is like literally fantastic. It's literally like one of the greatest things to bring something to someone and to give them the experience of meeting someone that is the God that literally life and what everything is meant to be
Yeah,
and what the LDS church and Christians and everybody believes, to find people to give them that experience to find God. I think is just one of the greatest things you can ever do. But
agreed.
when talking about your mission though, leaving for 2 years, like I know we talk about a lot of positives, we talk a lot of good things that change you, but is there anything that being gone for 2 years that you just like coming back that you're just like, man, like things change. Like, is it just like mind blowing? Is it just crazy? Is it just like normal? Did you just like kind of come back, or like how did like? I guess my question is like, how did it feel just to, like come back after 2 years away from friends, family? Like, I didn't see you for 2 years. Your mother, your family, your parents. Like it's hard. It was a really hard thing for me just to email
Yeah,
my best
I
friend when I
know.
got my ups and downs. You have your ups and downs, and to
Yeah,
have that mileage between us. But what was it like to come back later? Feel positive? Feel great?
yeah, for sure. Honestly, it was pretty awful. Like,
Really?
and here's why. I spent those 2 years just always having a purpose, and that purpose was to invite people to come unto Christ. Whether
Right.
they already had belief or not, to bring them a little bit closer.
hmm
Um, and when I got back, all of a sudden, like it was great to see everyone, but it didn't really feel real, and I almost felt bad because I had spent those 2 years like focusing on other things, and all of a sudden I was like, now I have to focus on all these people again and get going on stuff. So it was amazing, definitely. But when I say it was awful, it was just because all of a sudden I didn't have that same purpose anymore.
Right.
And I honestly just like woke up every day and I was like,
Like, what are you gonna
what do
do?
I do?
Yeah, like you have your purpose, you leave, and you spend 2 years of your own life. Like that is like I don't care who you are, man. Like that is a sacrifice to believe in like what you believe in. To do something that's you everybody would agree that you are genuinely doing something where you are putting your own life on hold to go out and help somebody else. Like you have my greatest respect for doing that,
Thank
brother.
you.
Like I respect like I love it. I love it, man. But to come back and find that purpose, like how have you been doing? Like, coming back, I know you say it is kind of weird to come back into a new environment, to you after 2 years and finding a purpose. Like, have you found something? Like, what are you doing and what have you been doing lately to kind of feel that purpose?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was super super depressed for a while, and then I got a
Right.
job and I started just moving forward on stuff. Um, and so like when I say it was awful, obviously like every experience is amazing. So
Right.
I don't want it to sound like I wasn't like happy or
Right. Oh
excited.
yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
was.
Oh yeah.
But I would say to what I've done to find my purpose is I've been just kind of taking whatever comes, like traveling.
Right.
I've been traveling as much as I can, and I've been
Yeah. I see the pictures. I see
yeah.
the gram.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I do a lot of things on social media because I honestly what really gives me purpose is kind of doing the same thing, maybe in different ways, but reaching out to people, helping people, talking to them,
Right.
and making a difference in their lives if I can. And so I use social media and traveling and seeing old friends and stuff as a reason for that. Even talking to coworkers and stuff like that. Um, so I think it's just I just decided to move forward and kind of embrace the unknown, and it was scary, but it's been really good. And I've just now that I'm kind of back into like working and just hanging out with you and like my friends and my family, uh, it was just a good reminder of the
Right.
people that I can touch and help that are closer to me than people in Arizona.
Right.
So
I mean, you're
yeah,
coming back, you're like nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? In the friendship and family
yeah,
regard, like we missed you and you missed us, like
hmm
obviously. But when you come back, it's just like like the wait is over. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
when you cook a bag of pizza rolls and you're like, man, 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a long time,
And then
bro.
all of a
But
sudden,
when it
next thing you
comes back,
know,
bro, you are you are happy as could be.
and then next thing you know, you're out, and you're like, now what?
Now, yeah, I need more landing in my life.
Gotta go buy more pizza rolls.
No, but for real, like I'm happy you're back,
Thank you.
and I'm happy you're finding purpose. It is. I'm sure it takes a minute, to kind of
hmm
find all that kind of stuff because again I thank you for going out and kind of holding up your life, but now that you're back it's time to kind of do what you want to do and
hmm
follow your dreams and goals and things like that you spent your time in, which I will say you'll never stop, like you will help people
Yep.
every time and every time you will go. I definitely know specifically you, but
Yeah.
LDS in general that you're going to help people,
Yeah.
and that's awesome. But you do have your own life, you do have your own dreams, you do have your own
Definitely.
goals.
And the
But
cool thing is, sorry,
go ahead.
I now take those things I learned and apply them into my life, and it's so rewarding. Like
Right.
the ways that I've been able to change and just become more focused and stuff. So, yeah, I agree.
That's
And it
good.
was like I had that time to just kind of build up like my arsenal
Hmm.
of skills and stuff like that. And now I get to apply it in my
Right.
life, and it's been an awesome experience.